Dr. Yu, you opened up saying you wanted to explain something. Go ahead and tell us what you wanted to explain.
Yes, I just wanted to say simply, directly to your audience, if you are lucky enough, hear what I just said. The fundamental mistake by physics, not just modern physics, okay, include the classical physics, is our misunderstanding of what electron really is. Electron was first, discovered by, say, J.J. Thomson, okay, use a cathode ray experiment. He found that there's a smaller particle, is like almost 2,000 times smaller than proton, than the heavier nucleus, some particle. And you give that experiment. So he named this electron as a negative charged particle. I think that's the fundamental mistake. By naming something to a negative charged particle. So what I tell you, what the electron really is. Electron is not a negative charged particle. Electron has both north pole and the south pole. It is a magnet. Whenever talking about them, that's just like, the previous article says, we measure the electron has a magnetic moment. When you're talking about some kind of moment, it have a south pole and north pole, both exist. That's where electron is. Electron is a magnet. It never have a negative charge part. It never been a negative charge particle. And I just like to, once you understand this one, you will understand you will understand how the universe is actually really simple. So let me make an analogy. If you can listen to me, assuming electron is a negative particle, I said that this particle cannot exist. Why? If you assuming the electron is a negative particle, so you split an electron to half. What did you get? You will get 2 negative half electrons, right? If you don't want a physical divided, you can do mental experiment. Hey, let's split the electron to 2 halves. So you get 2 negative charged half particles. Now my question is, can you make the 2 negative charged particle, combine them to be a 1 particle, have a negative charge? You cannot. Why cannot? Because Coulomb's law says like charge repel, unlike charge attract. If you have a 2 half of a negative charge particle, they are repel. You cannot make them as a 1 particle. So what this theory tells you, that tells you the so-called negative single charged or the monocharged particle or just a negative charged particle cannot exist in this universe. Because they cannot. They violate the fundamental law of Coulomb's law, like charge repel. So people say, hey, how about the gravity? Hey, gravity is so weak. You have a two sand particle of sand. You can never use gravity to make them as a one particle. Just not enough force. So once you understand the electron is not a negative charge particle, and the same thing works for proton or positron, is not a positive charged particle whatsoever. There is no such particle in this universe. It's only have a single charge, say negative charge or positive charge. So all those particles made by magnetic particle. So once you understand this one, so the next question is how? If electron is just magnets, nucleus are just made by magnets. So magnets attract to magnets. What happens? Every single atoms, there is no free orbiting electron whatsoever. So our current atomic model with the nucleus in the middle, smaller, and with the atoms with free electrons orbiting model, completely wrong. All our observations, there's no moving parts inside of atoms. Okay, so now if you understand, okay, there is no orbiting electron around atoms. So now you know we got the electricity wrong. We said that electricity is a flow of electron because the electron orbiting the center, assuming it's orbiting the center. So we have energy, right? If that energy traveling across the conductor, we said the electricity. So electricity defined the flow of electron. Since the electron never existed, So there is no orbiting electron. So where comes the energy? So electricity is a vibration, just like a wave motion, just like a water pond, just a water pond. Okay, you throw rock, a water pond vibrate. So wave propagation. So electricity is a wave propagation of oscillation of magnetic particles in the conductor. So once you get this one correct, let me tell you why it's called a strong nuclear force does not exist. We say like charge repel, so you need a new extra force pushing counter balance the electron repulsion for the nucleus have the same charge of called protons, right? Since they are naturally attracted to each other, so the strong nuclear force does not exist. So since the strong force does not, so weak nuclear force does not exist either, because there is nothing can overcome a strong force compression and to create the radioactivities. It's all magnetic ejection. And the final sentence is gravity is just a part of just magnetic attraction.